After our viewers' overwhelming request and support for the Nintendo DS TV tuner, we decided to make a full-length video on our YouTube channel outlining this peripheral. Just over 2 years ago, we were lucky enough to source an unopened Nintendo DS TV tuner from Japan. This item came complete, in box, with all its user manuals and warranty cards, as well as a few optional extras. This device is a genuine licensed Nintendo product and was only released in Japan in the year 2007. It functions off the Seg1 digital TV broadcasting service, which replaced the older analog service. The Seg1 service worked off UHF frequencies, varying from 470 MHz to 770 MHz in frequency, which was originally released in Japan, the Philippines, and a number of South American countries only. During its original prototyping in 2006, this item was intended for the Game Boy Advance. However, at the last minute, it was adapted for the Nintendo DS and DS Lite consoles. This TV tuner has a maximum resolution of 320 x 240 pixels at 320 bits per second and audio of up to 48 bits per second, and uses an MPEG-4 AVC video stream to broadcast its service. Apart from the well-known analog TV tuner for the Sega Game Gear, this digital version was also created for the PSP, the Sharp Papyrus, the Sony Walkman, and several mobile phones only released for the Japanese market. The TV tuner was developed in-house by Nintendo Software and Development in 2006 originally, and it was the first project developed by Takumi Hatakeyama for Nintendo. Being manufactured purely for the Japanese market, the TV tuner is beautifully presented. Upon opening the box, you will notice that the TV tuner has a hinge which makes it fold in half. The TV tuner simply clicks into the top of your DS or DS Lite console and has a clasp on the side to prevent it from ejecting. It also features a 3.5mm jack for external antenna, while the rear of the tuner has fastening slots to keep it in place. The top has 2 mini antennas which extend out to 1 foot in length, which can be retracted for mobile use. Being complete, our system also came with the external antenna system. When not using this product mobily, the external antenna was intended to be used at home. The item could be permanently mounted within your household. The external antenna measures approximately 6 feet in length and plugs simply into the side of the 3.5mm ear jack. The tuner also comes boxed with 3 suction caps, which could be mounted to any smooth surface within the household. Although Nintendo claims that this peripheral is only compatible with the DS and DS Lite consoles, we thought the best way to test this peripheral is with a genuine Japanese DSi console. And as we suspected, the TV tuner has no problem booting on the DSi console. Upon initial boot, the console comes with 9 pre-tuned Japanese channels. On the bottom of the right-hand side of the screen, it also has its functionality and settings. Navigating through channels is as simple as using the directional key. However, not being located in Japan, the TV tuner obviously doesn't pick up any signal. By selecting the info key, the system will display tuning information in regards to the selected channel, while the upper right icon displays the TV signal strength. The middle icon features the settings for the TV tuner. And by clicking the Earth button, this feature allows you to tune in additional channels either locally or wirelessly through the console. The TV tuner is capable of storing a maximum of 12 TV channels. And channels can also be searched by specific prefixtures. Screen orientation can also be amended. With a few clicks, you can change the orientation from landscape to portrait. As well as the addition of an e-reader and a voice recorder, the TV tuner also has some quirky features. This includes a standby screen, where animated characters walk around the background. As if this TV tuner wasn't cool in its day, Nintendo also added a couple of Game & Watch games to keep you entertained on those long trips. Classic titles such as Judge, Flagman, and Octopus have been added to this TV tuner. Now for something a little unorthodox. Have you always been curious to see what's inside the TV tuner? Well, here's your chance. To open this console, we turn it to the rear, which features 7 mini tri-wing screws. Once the screws have been removed, there's a fastening clip located in the middle of the TV tuner, as well as several on each side of the antenna. The bottom half of the TV tuner, where the cartridge slot sits, also has a number of fastening clips holding it together. After the bottom of the cartridge slot was removed, this gave us easier access to the internal and external antenna connectors. The electronics motherboard itself is quite compact, measuring approximately 1 inch wide by 2 inches long, and feature a microprocessor, a RAM chip, and also several BIOS chips that hold the software for this TV tuner. As well as in-house manufacturing by Nintendo, circuits were also supplied from Mega Chips. And on closer inspection, it appears that 15 of the 17 cartridge pins are in use with this technology. If you're a collector of Nintendo paraphernalia, we definitely recommend purchasing the Nintendo DS TV tuner. It's a quirky aftermarket product that's a standout and a talking point for any collector. As always, In 2007, Nintendo had the foresight to add a digital TV tuner to a Nintendo DS console. This would have been revolutionary for its time, allowing people to access digital TV services while on the move. And with its access to digital TV and large frequency band, let's pray that talented modders are able to bring this TV tuner to the 21st century, just like they did with the Game Boy camera.